gonna do it again. 2 seconds, guys. Gotta get this thing set again. I think it's about time to go buy a new camera for the PlayStation because it is being a turd and then some. Let's see. Alright. There we go. Now we're back. Alright. Let's get set back up on the laptop so I can read the chat. Alright. Crash. Open up with a new blue screen. Man, it is just not being my night. This is attempt number 3 at the new base build. Hopefully a few of the guys start pouring back in. Definitely being a difficult night to stream, No Man's Sky. That's alright. It will eventually end up being something else for too much longer. Alright guys, we're back to No Man's Sky. We're back in the we're still in the Free Delta Initiative space. Come over here to hang out with my guys, Panda, Slade, Lilyhop, Starkwolf. What is up, Matador? Yes, you are first, sir. You are first. But yeah, we're gonna check out the okay, let's grab that hyperdrive module real quick. Alright, now let's zip over here and see if you got something from my exosuit. Actually, when I crashed the last time, I was my current save was in the freighter. So what I ended up doing was after I rebuilt the database, which took maybe 5 minutes. A lot of it just depends on how much storage you have on your PlayStation, or how much data you have saved, because it goes through all your save files and checks for any discrepancies or corrupt saves, and deletes the corrupt data, and more or less recompiles your game saves and database. So with mine, I don't have a whole lot of data saved onto my PlayStation, so like screenshots and stuff like that. So I don't. Ooh, nice. Let's see if it crashes when I buy uranium again. That might be my downfall, as I'm buying uranium. But basically, it goes through all your saves and make sure if there's any corrupt data that's going to crash you, it plucks it out of it and get you set back up. What is up, Pwnstream? Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. And like I said, it takes a few minutes, depending on how much data have you got. If you're using up about 80% of your terabyte that you got on the PlayStation, yeah, you're looking at probably 2 or 3 hours on the rebuilding the database. But if it's just a few game saves for 2 or 3 games like I got, it's not horrible. It don't take very long to rebuild your database. But I did that, and then what I done is went ahead and loaded in the game without streaming, or before I got back on the stream. Got out of that system, like warped to a new system, so I can call my freighter into this system, and then I shut down my network settings for like multiplayer and stuff. So basically, it's just playing solo. That way, anything that could arise that would cause a glitch or a problem or a hassle, we'll be ahead of it. Let's see. Let me go ahead and grab some magnetized. I know I'm going to need it for one of the base parts, but I can't remember which it was. Got plenty of chromatic metal already. Let's see, we're going to grab like 1,500 of this, because I think should be good with that. So I just went ahead and warped to a high supply system I had. Inventory full. Crap. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's move back to the ship. Alright, so we got a shield module here. Let's look and see. I'm at 89 there, 89, 88. Alright, let's bump over here. We're going to clear some inventory space. 89, 83, 88. Okay, that 83 is going to be the goner. Basically, that's what I've been doing most of the day. Bang, 88. Nice. Awesome. Alright, where was I at here? I got a movement module. Alright, and I'm actually, with the movement module, I'm just looking at my jetpack tanks. I may tweak it a little bit later, but basically I'm just trying to get as much jetpack duration as I can. Let's see, I got 214, 214, 223. I think I had 213 over here somewhere. And sometimes these don't work out great. That's a 2. Alright, I got 212 with a 9% boost. That's 223. We'll go right here. 213 with 8%. Fuel efficiency 13, 16. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bump this one. Alright. Alright, let's see what we got here. 216 with a 9% and 11% fuel efficiency. Wasn't a great one. Never enough jetpack. You're right. No, you're right, Matador. But yeah, I've been burning through a quite a bit of. Alright, that's the ferrite test. Okay. Would be nice if I run across some pure ferrite somewhere, because that is basically what I'm needing the most of, pure ferrite for those cylindrical rooms, because that's how I get so high up on my that's how I get so high up in my build, is run up on the run it up with landing pads and cylindrical rooms. So let's check a few of these ships and see if they got any pure ferrite on them, and if they didn't turn up any soon, then I'm just probably going to drop a refinery at the ground floor on the base location and refine some real quick. I don't know why I'm checking the same ship. It's going to have the same inventory. Let's see what he has got. But yeah, basically that's what I've been doing most of the day with my exosuit, and boom, pure ferrite, and I got, oh nice, almost 4 grand or 3,600. That's what I was needing. Slave Braddock, boom, 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 triple boom. Let's see what the wife is needing. And the wife's gonna be later from work. Awesome. So that will work. Alright, boom. And that is that. I believe we're ready to get started on this base. And guys, this system right here, the Ceos Enan Station Tau, I believe, and I'll go double check, make sure I got a what's going on, Rider S? Matador Phone Stream Slate. Awesome, welcome to the stream, Rider S. I believe this may be I may have picked up my beacon. I believe this is, nope, unknown planet. I believe I'd scanned all of these. Yeah, I don't believe this is it, guys. I got a location put in for this blue hauler I picked up in the Delta, which is pretty bad in the S-Class. I quite like it. Alright guys, let's see. Let's sit back over to the base. Oh crap. Let's do one more quick thing. Let's get that freighter out of the system. And into this one. Nope. Further out. Alright. Now, as you can see, guys, that's the Pidstain system, which is the home system for the Free Delta Initiative, and here is going to be the new base. So it was fairly close. Bump into this green screen and dump it over here in a minute. It's that kind of night tonight, guys. Yeah, definitely. If it could go wrong, it's been going wrong tonight. But yeah, I do appreciate y'all guys' patience coming back to the stream after all these little glitches and problems and issues I've been having today. Red Bull's starting to kick in too, so you stream like I drive. Nice. Right into a freighter battle. And if anybody wonders, that's why I like the cyclotron. Because even in my space truck right here with my hauler, it is a deadly combination. How'd you like that, guys? Precision firing with the cyclotron. Let's go see this S-class freighter crash. Nice. I know I'm going on a freighter after the freighter done crashed me twice already, so you know, glutton for punishment, guys. I am definitely glutton for punishment. But if I'm gonna rescue the guys, I'm gonna have to see what they got. Knowing I'm never gonna trade my legacy S-class freighter for anything, but you never know. Especially a Sentinel style. Hello, good sir. What kind of crap freighter do you have for me today? C-class. Ooh, orange and blue. That's even worse. Sword had some serious battle look going on. Yeah, definitely. I get into my space battles. To be honest with you, that's probably one of my favorite functions of the game. I was telling the boys in the FDI chat last night, I didn't realize how much fun it was until I'd done it last night, because I've been like picking fights with the Sentinels on the ground and then flying up to space and taking out the Sentinel fighters. But I didn't realize how many doggone Sentinels they send after you when you shoot the space station with the cyclotron. Yeah, they got a little antsy with me. Let's see, where in the heck is my base computer at, guys? I don't even see it on the map. Where's the dead moon? There it is. Yeah, that thing sent like 10 Sentinel fighters. I mean, it took me a good 10-15 minutes to clean up all them Sentinel fighters. They just kept coming. But yeah, I fight those. To me, the Sentinel fighters are like the best source of mind control devices and explosive drones for freighter missions. You didn't last long. Well, honestly, my fighter I usually keep 1,000. Right off the tip of my tongue. Ay, ay, ay. Bad thing is I'm gonna feel stupid when I sodium nitrate. There we go. I usually keep 1,000 sodium nitrate in my fighter just to recharge shields, because like I said, I usually get in a lot of trouble in that fighter. But it is definitely a fun time. Oh no, am I gonna land in it? Awesome. Nice. It's gonna put me right there on it. Okay. So I have a ton of pure ferrite, so we can go ahead and what is going on? Ship is inside object. Okay, let's move the ship. Really? Oh, I bought. Nice. Never mind. Give me a second. I got this problem fixed because I bought a bunch of uranium. That's why I switched to the fighter. I don't remember things like that. Which then again, I've been kind of frustrated the last few minutes, so it's easily forgotten. But heck yeah, man, I love space battling, especially with the Sentinels, because they give you a lot more of a challenge than the fighters do, or than the pirates. All right, so let's put right menu. Go landing pad. And guys, the reason I'm building a landing pad so close to the ground is when you terminus into this teleporter here, or to this base, it literally puts your ship way up on your base, and then you have to call it down to the floor. Excuse me, guys. I gotta push the screen back. I done bumped it like 3 times. I'm gonna knock it over before it's over with. But yeah, basically it'll put your ship like way up into space or at the station, and then you won't be able to or you'll have to call it down. Yes, low atmosphere. You'll have to call it down here and then waste launch fuel every time you teleport to the base. Alright guys, so for all you guys that had questions on how I built my last low orbit base so high, this is how I done it, guys. And that butthole would actually drop a ship right here on top of me. So you build like 5 cylindrical rooms, and then what you do, you go over here, grab the base part, put your little corridor on the side, drop back to the landing pad, put a landing pad on the end of it. Okay. Why is she being stuck? Oh, well, crud. Yeah. Now, let's find a good spot. I had a lot more room on my last build to put my starship, so it wasn't in the way last time. Stick her over here on the edge. Whoa! Till I upgraded my rocket boots. Alright, now back to the base build. Alright guys, and boom. We do that, we jump up to, we exit out of the menu, jump up to this landing pad, and then we go back over here to the edge and delete the stuff underneath us. The reason I use landing pads is once you get to a certain height on the build, you're not able to build anymore, and if you mess up and delete everything underneath you, and you can't do nothing you don't figure it out, at least you have a landing pad there to, or if you fall off, you can jump in your ship and fly back down. And I just deleted the doggone landing pad I had built for a reason. Sorry, we'll get it figured out here in a second. We'll go down 2 more. Alright, you son of a... I wish that Hello Games would put a quick release menu for like when you fall, it automatically kills your build menu. That would be lovely. But if they don't, that's fine too. Alright, and I think I can jetpack up to the next landing pad. But yeah, that's the reason I build landing pads, to go up. But yeah, it's just a process. Let's catch up on chat. I have my terminus at the top of my space base. 50-50 chance it warps me there with my ship. Yeah, the reason I didn't put a terminus there is because it takes so long to render in that sometimes I've had it happen to me because I used to have my terminus up there. And what would happen is I would terminus that base and fall right down to the ground. I use stairs 56 sets before I turn. I fell off so many times. Yeah. Like I said, this to me was just so much easier because you could, yeah, like I said, you go up quite a few, as much as you can build here. There we go. To me, this was just so much easier to manage because it give you a little platform to delete the stuff underneath you. Because I believe, to me, that was the hardest part of the build, was having to delete the menu or the items from underneath you. So basically, I just clear it out as I go, jetpack up to the next landing pad, and then the reason I use the corridors is because it sticks the landing pad out, the bottom pad out far enough that you can reach it with or you can delete it without deleting underneath you. Plus that, you get in a rhythm of doing this, you can get along pretty quick with it. I know my doggone starship ain't underneath it again. Son of a gun. That's gonna be annoying. Wished I had the may not have one. Nope. Okay, what are we gonna do here, guys? What are we gonna do here? It's that plateau. Let's see. I wonder if I got enough jetpack to get up here to that one. Or get up there from this bottom pad here. And what I'll do, because this is a plateau, I can jetpack back up, or jetpack back up to it. I'll just pull my ship down here. Maybe, if I can find a spot clear enough to land it. Oh yeah. Come on, you piece of junk. Quick question to... Yep, it's charged, okay. Can you get the right menu, please? Here we go. Aha! Now, we're back in business. What's going on, Jess Garcia? Give me 1 second, guys. I got a call coming in I got to take care of. Sorry about that, guys. Wife calls, stream gets paused. Alright, let's catch up chat real quick. Back in a bit. Cool. Shoot stairs. It's Zord. What is up, Jess Garcia? Welcome, welcome. What's up, man? Moonbase hunt. Yes, it's gonna be another moonbase. I think I found a awesome so we can read your lips. Tell the missus, alright, you eat all your veggies next time. No, she'd actually had she waitresses at a local restaurant, and she had a large party came in right before she gets off, or before she got off work tonight, and they asked her if she would stay and do that party, or that large group, because the other girl that was working tonight wasn't really capable. So she said she would, and she was just being an awesome wife, calling me and letting me know she's going to be just a tad bit late, but she's making good money, so I don't mind. More money for video games and video game components. Doubtful. But we do have an anniversary coming up, so you never know. But yet, this is like I said, guys, this is basically, if anybody had any questions on, because I've had a lot of people ask me how I got my base up that high, and it's been a while since I've done done the stream where I built it, and I think I was like mid-stream, so it was hard to go back through and see where I built the last moon base, or actually know which stream it was. So I decided to do a second one. Plus, I'm in a new region, or a new area, hub area, so definitely worth the build. Let's see. Nice. Yeah, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all guys hanging out with me tonight as I build this base. I know I am a horrible streamer when it comes to building stuff, because I get glazed over and start paying more attention to the build than the chat sometimes. I think that's what I done last time. I built a high orbit or a low orbit base. So yeah, I'm going to do much better today, hopefully. Alright, there we go. But yeah, guys, definitely. I know I haven't been able to stream that much here lately. For some of y'all guys, some of my regulars that follow the stream quite a bit, I've actually had some real life issues, or some life issues that's kind of prevented me from having a lot of free time. My job's always hectic, but just definitely had some uh-oh, what's going on here? What? I can't be that high. They must have lowered it. That's no way that's all the way up. Son of a gun. Okay, guys. Basically, that's how you know when you've made it to the upper portion of your base build, is when you can't build no higher. Well, crud. And I just deleted all the crap out from underneath me. I swear that blows, guys. I'm gonna have to redo this thing now, guys. That is definitely not high enough. Definitely not high enough. Son of a gun. Now that I watch you, your method is faster than mine. This sucks, because I've actually, I can't build no more base parts. It's, that's when you know you've gotten to the upper edge of your build area. Crud. I wonder... What if I put a base computer here, if it'll give me more? Interesting. Let's see. I'll tell you what. Let's do this right here. Let's go get the ship. We'll grab the ship, fly it back up here. That way I'll have an autosave. And if that base computer doesn't work, then I can reload my autosave. Which then again, that might save me a little bit of... I'm torn, guys. I'm torn. I don't know if I ought to go ahead and reload the autosave where I'd already made like 10. What's going on? Alright, Slade. Gotta run. Have fun, killers. Awesome, dude. Glad you hung out with us tonight, dude. And we will see you. Let's see. I think it glitched on you. You are nowhere near the... I know. That ain't even nowhere close to being to the limit. It sucks. This sucks. Because my last one was way up there. Save and reload. I believe you're right. Let's try that real quick. Alright, got the auto save. Let's reload this save. Yeah, that is a total BS. Definitely got a bone to pick with Mr. Murray about tonight's events. Getting higher is easy. I know, right? Especially for Matador. He got legalized not too long ago. Alright, guys. We'll see if this works out. If I can't go no higher than this, I'm probably just going to pick up my base computer and work on try to find a really cool looking planet. And just stick with the you mean nice. But yeah, if this doesn't work or I can't get it to work where I can go a little bit higher, then I'm gonna... here we go. Cool, guys. We're back in business. Awesome. Yeah, I was about to get really frustrated. Crazy thing is, now I'm gonna start bringing my ship with me everywhere I go, or until I get to the top here. There we go. Which I believe on my last one, that's what I ended up doing anyway, was flying the ship up to the next landing pad. Come on, find a sweet spot. Come on. Cooperate. I had it. There we go. Cool. Alright. Yeah, I was about to get put out there for a second. Hey, y'all got me thinking about that damn Yankee song. Oi, taking damage from the landing pad, guys. Alright, there we go. Back to that. Alright. Now you see why I needed so much pure ferrite when I got started, guys. If it wasn't for falling off this thing so often, or having the concern of falling off this thing, I would definitely be building this in first person. The getting the right spot for it to connect the pieces is way easier in first person mode. Starships inside object. Yeah, I might should have took my fighter for this expedition. times I can beat that landing pad tonight. Okay, where did she go? Get over there. There we go. Strange now that things are legal here. that's what I said when it got voted in, guys. That you know, it'll be cool for a few months. Everybody, yeah, it's legal, yeah, and then it'd be like, well, crap, it ain't no fun no more that it's legal. Oh, then it starts costing like 3 times as much because it's taxed now. Alright. Let's get that piece over here. Get on fire now. Quit being stubborn. There we go. Landing pad. And that's why I grabbed so many microprocessors and ion batteries and metal plates, because I knew the landing pad would be. I was building so many landing pads on these things. Alright, now which side was my other landing pad on? There it was. Okay. Easy. Let's grab that corridor. Don't have no floating corridors left over, because I will tell you what, that will annoy me, and I will basically build all the way back up to that piece to delete it. Kind of the reason I don't use stairs anymore. Let's see. I bought my first batch from the government, and they sent me a thank you letter with my order. So messed up. Yeah, I know, right? Actually, it's cheaper now that the big guys are selling. Awesome. Well, that's cool, dude. Alright, now, yeah, I've realized the error of my ways now. Before you delete that, crap, I forgot to delete the circular rooms before I got started. Alright, well, at least my landing pad's facing the other way, so now my nose is sticking the correct direction out of the way. Alright, so basically what you do is you, for good safe measure, is to make sure you have a build menu before you delete the stuff underneath you. Ooh, that was a close one. I thought my butt was falling that time. Alright, that is that. Now let's get rid of not that. Barely got there. Ah, it's so close. There we go. Alright, now make sure you have a build menu to where you can build up before you tell you what, this is probably easier from the top of the ship. There we go. Up on the wing platform. Alright guys, back to the building. Let's check the chat real quick. Cool. No new comments. Let's get on higher here, guys. Yeah, this is much easier to do in first person as far as placing pieces and getting them to connect, but with all the pitfalls associated with building a base this high, you kind of want to be in first person or in the third person mode. Alright, now let's delete my base parts up here. Now we're starting to make some progress, guys. But yeah, to me this is just the fastest way to get up to a high altitude. Like I said, it's easier just to jetpack up to these landing pads instead of flying up. But I had to call my ship in to reload my save and stuff, so that's why I'm having to hop around with the ship. Oh no, base is facing the wrong way. Okay. And I missed that big old holler and those big old wide wings. I don't know how, but I did. That's why I'm a noob. Man, yeah, making some progress now. Let's try this again. Let's give that landing pad a little twist once I get it connected. There we go. Right. Next level. Are you building a farm up there? It's going to be a very small farm when I do. When I built the underwater base last week or the week before last, I actually made it 18 circuit boards instead of one of my normal huge bases. Oh, son of a gun! I forgot the landing pad underneath. Let's jump down here real quick and get that landing pad before I mess up and have a floating landing pad in the middle of nowhere. Alright, let's get her. But yeah, I found that if you build like a more, a little more modest base, or a little bit more modest farm, when you build like a odd complexity, like with this one, it strains the complexity because it's going to be so high up from the base computer that it'll cause a few rendering issues with the loadout or with the load on the base. So I basically I'm going to build a farm on it, but it's going to be probably maybe at max 20 circuit boards. Don't forget to be. I know, right? Yeah. Well, yeah. Appreciate you looking out, but it was already too late after I deleted your landing pads. But the awesome thing about having your ship up this high is if you do screw up and delete the stuff, delete the base parts before you realize you can't build any higher up, you can reload your autosave from landing on that landing pad. So add a little bit of insurance policy there. Alright, let's rotate that thing one more time and get the nose facing out. Alright, now let's drop some parts here without jumping off. That's the only bad thing about building having the base this high is awesome, and having the view, because I tell you get the best views by doing it on a low atmosphere system or a low atmosphere planet. But the only drawback to it is you got to be extremely cautious when you jump, because you get that extra huge jump. My base is all aesthetic. Yeah, that's what I did with my last high low orbit base was let's go ahead and put there we go. Cool. Yeah, that's what I did with my last one was it was just purely aesthetics. The only thing I did function with that base was the containers and the refinery room. Everything else on my last dead moon, or my low orbit or high altitude low orbit base was purely aesthetic. Like even with this one, I built it on the side of the moon to where it would have the best view of the system and all the planets. Yeah, quite a few compliments on that pace. This looks way faster and cleaner than my stairway method, running up and down them stairs to delete. What a pain. I'll be honest with you, Jess, when I done the stairs, I got about half the altitude as I did with this one so far, and it was I kept forgetting or missing stair pieces, and had to keep building back down to delete them, and it got so annoying. I just that's why I decided to do this. Now it takes a boatload of pure ferrite to do this way, and it's eh, it's not bad if you clear your inventory out of your exosuit before you do it, but yeah, it's definitely a lot easier to do it this way than the other. Did I delete the landing pad underneath me? Is a better question. And am I going to be able to get far enough? I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's do it the smart way instead of the sword way. We'll go to camera mode and check. Yep, it looks like I got the pad underneath me. Awesome. Awesome. Alright, next level. Yeah, I tried the stairs, but it took so much carbon to build the stairs or the ferrite that I was spending just as much resources building up. Plus that, you wouldn't get as far with the materials when you're building it all parts with the style. I mean, you probably get, I don't know, it takes a lot of ferrite, pure ferrite to build these cylindrical rooms, but like I said, it just, to me, it's just way easier. Crap, forgot to turn that landing pad, or forgot to turn the landing pad the correct way. Alright, now let's check, see if I can build. Yep, we're good. Alright, now let's delete the landing pad underneath me. There we go. And that's done. Alright, back to let's jump up on the starship. Alright, let's get to the tail. Back to build. Yep. But yeah, when I built the first one, I actually had the anomaly and my freighter up out of ferrite. Awesome. Ah, crap. Okay, let's do this number here. Delete a couple pieces. But I actually had the space anomaly and my freighter still in the orbit of the moon I was at. And let's see, I'm already messing up. Let's do the, there we go. Alright, back to the landing pad. Let's rotate it. Boom. Alright, done and done. We'll leave one there just in case. Alright, kill the build menu, jump the ship, fly up. Let's see, tons of carbon and the fear of falling off. I know, right? Let's see, just kept building save points. I was falling off so much, it was faster just to reload. Nice. That's hilarious. Nice thing about it is you're actually generating save points with the ship every time you crud. Jump down there to get that piece. Alright, back up to the other platform. Alright, let's get rid of this landing pad. That landing pad. Maybe. There we go. Boom. Alright. Now I deleted the landing pad before I realized I had a build menu. Now we're making some progress, guys. We're getting there. Seems like I'm probably getting close enough to be about as high as she'll go. So I need to start being a little bit more particular with the deleting the parts before I'm sure I have another level to go. Let's do 2 turns on that one. Okay. Now let's leave a couple of these underneath just in case. Alright, now jump over here, zip on up. Let's see, what's up, funny imps? Game acting right? I guess acting up. No, she's doing pretty smooth. Once I rebuilt the database, so. Let's see, I didn't know that clouds were an issue. Clipping and all. My first sky base is on a cloudy planet. That don't used to do the same issue. My second sky base is like the one on Moonlight. Yeah, definitely, Jess. That's why I built this one on the low atmosphere or no atmosphere moon. It's just one, you get such an awesome view of the star system from this height, being in no atmosphere. That, and you have a lot of interference and clipping with the clouds. But yeah, definitely, I think this is going to be an awesome setup, because like right here, you go into camera mode and drop the sun over here. Let's see, let's move it over. Makes for some great screenshots if you ever get the sun to the right spot and it lights these planets up. There we go. That's more like it. Awesome view of the ring planet and these other two. Yeah, definitely might be able to fix your cloud base doing that. Alright guys, onward and upward. I know I'm gonna have to might delete some more of these pieces before I get, because I don't have enough ferrite to get the height I need for that section if I don't delete the parts. Alright, let's do this without delete. Well, it won't let me, but still, it's annoying. How in the world did I get that thing turned with a starship inside? Okay, now let's go over to the other landing pad and go ahead and kill it if I can get around to it. Alright, here we go. Did I get everything on that one? Yeah, we did. Cool. Alright, back to base parts. Boom. Yeah, and I get these blank looks and stares on my face whenever I'm building too. Oh my goodness. Definitely. Let's see. One piece up there, hopefully. There we go. Alright, let's move over to that. There we go. Let's fix the landing pad from behind the spaceship. There we go. Turn it. There we go. Boom, boom. Alright, jobs are good. I might have to jump back down to this pad anyway and beat the wheels off of this hauler every time I take off. Alright, let's see. Concentration faces are always funny. I know, right? I got it. It's brutal. I think Cobra got me the worst. He played a clip of the first time I'd seen a predator eat another fauna I was during a stream, and Sim was talking about something, and I'm sitting here just tooling around, listening to him and reading the chat and just tooling around on the planet, and I'm sitting here like this, like had this blank stare on my face, and all of a sudden I just like, oh my god. Yeah, he got me good with that one. He goes, you mind if I play a clip from your stream? I'm like, no problem, Ron. Just anything you need, man. Just you're welcome to it. And then he got me with that one. I was like, yeah, I might start reconsidering permissions next time. But yeah, that was a good clip he got me with. So. Crap. Deep thoughts. Speaking of deep thoughts, this base, or actually my first base, was one he inspired. He or she. Deep Thoughts is the YouTube channel. They had posted a high altitude or a low orbit base on a dead moon, and sent me a link to it right before I built. Boom. There we go. Now let's get to that. Get the pad, turn it. Go. Alright. Now, zip on up to the next pad. What's going on with Ibrahim Garabi? I think that's how I pronounce the last name. If not, I apologize. Oh my god, your sky base is so cool. Awesome, dude. Yeah, we're not even nowhere close to calling it a base yet. This is just getting it up there. Imagine no build limits and connecting two planets. Oh, that would be awesome, Chess. There's one you can visit now. Yeah, I definitely you actually pronounced it right. Awesome. Heck yeah. That's a win right there. We might as well shut her down for the night. I actually pronounced somebody's name correctly. I'm quite chuffed with that one. So I built one a while ago. You can visit now. Yeah, definitely. Hopefully I'll have this one up to par before the end of the stream, or at least get the to the level of construction as the last one was. But I don't know. I haven't give a lot of thought on as to the styling of it. I know I'm gonna build it all out of the build parts and not the cuboid rooms. I considered doing a glass cuboid rooms, because I got a boatload of resource of glass on my freighter. That might be a little precariously to collect it tonight on stream, because the freighter's crashed me so many times today. But definitely going to do it all in glass parts, by all means. But I thought about doing the glass cuboid rooms, just because the refineries, large refineries in a glass cuboid room, or a large glass cuboid room section, are a lot tighter grouped together. I found that out when I built my underwater base, which was awesome. Oh, let's see, Galley gameplays. Calate? I don't know. Not sure. And I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, last base I done was all glass floors and glass panels in the base. But when you use the glass floor panels and the glass wall panels instead of the cuboid room pieces, they crap. I'm not gonna be able to avoid hitting that thing every time. They run your large refiners in a tighter formation, which when you do a lot of nano uh, refining, like I do, it comes in a really big handy, or really handy with them being so tighter grouped. You can use a mix of glass and cuboids in regular buildings pieces. Yeah, I had thought about that too as well, but when you build with the glass cuboid rooms, it actually has a solid floor, so you're not able to look down through the glass cuboid room floor. That's another reason I don't want to do the. I'm not going to use the glass cuboid pieces. I will have a couple glass cuboid. I may end up doing like a little shoot off just for the refinery. Um, I'm kind of on the fence whether I want to do that or not, because um, that way I can put my galactic trade terminals on the wall in there, or a galactic trade terminal. I always try to have at least one at each base. And we're getting there, guys. Definitely getting some altitude now. Get on up there. Turn it. Alright, now let's delete the other landing pad. If I can see it. It's on the other side. Awesome. I always get nervous skating out to the edge here trying to delete this doggone pad. That's generally where I would normally fall, or generally where I would fall off when doing the high altitude stuff. But yeah, my other low orbit base, or high orbit, or low orbit base, high altitude base, actually it takes 39 seconds after you jump off of it to hit the ground, which is fun for like doing the free falling. Let's see. You should come check mine out sometimes. It's a nice base. Awesome, dude. Definitely. Definitely. We'll have to check that out, Matador. If I see you on next time, I've seen you on quite a bit here lately. If I see you on next time, I'll send you a party chat and see where you're at. See if you're up to anything. Where you can jump or teleport. There, what did I do? Did I build one? I did. Son of a gun. But yeah, catch you one day when you're not got anything going on, and have time to take me on a tour. I will have to come check it out, dude. Ah, son of a gun again. There we go. There we go. Let's go ahead and end it with that level there, and we should be. Yeah, we're getting up to the level of height that we might start having some building issues. Alright, that is that. Let's get rid of that piece, that piece. Okay, now let's grab this last landing pad. Boom. Oh, son of a gun. That's brutal. That is brutal, guys. I might not be able to get that piece. Ah, got it. Cool. Yeah, I usually have to jump down to the next pad for that little corridor piece. Cool, sweet. Yeah, dude. Definitely. Alright. There we go. Facing out good this time. Nice. Alright, let's check the build level. Yeah, even the higher you go, the more the light strikes these planets in the system too. That's definitely like that. Okay, let's get rid of. Whew, that could have got ugly very quickly. Where's my other landing pad at? Let me jump down there. I'll jetpack back up. All right. Let's leave one extra there. Boom. All right. Find the sweet spot. There we go. Leave one underneath it just in case. Make sure I got my landing pad. I think I did already. Cool. Alright. Jump the ship. Boom. Awesome, guys. We're getting there. Guys. Quite pleased that we've been going this long and haven't crashed again, so that's always a positive. Alright, let's see where we are on build parts. Still got a menu. Awesome. Another level, here we go. Yeah, I think my last base, it took me longer to get up to the height than it did to build the base. I threw the base together fairly quickly, but basically all it was landing pads and a big refiner core or a big refinery room. Get on top of the ship. There we go. Base parts again. Go. Really? I'm unfair? Okay. Oh, because I left that bottom portion there. Okay. Back to corridors. But definitely owe the inspiration for these bases to a player named Deep Thought. Because he or she sent me a link to their video on YouTube, and I had to, when I seen it, I'm like, heck yeah, I'm building one of those. Been sitting waiting for YouTube to notify me for 1 hour. Oh, dude, brutal. Oh my goodness, Ballista. Yeah. I'll let you in on a little secret, guys. If y'all did not know, YouTube hates me, and it only lets like 10 of my subscribers know that I'm live when I go live. So yeah, definitely. I had to count on the self-promotion and Discord channels to let most of my people know that I'm streaming, because yeah, YouTube's a piece of work some days. Hopefully one of these days I'll be important enough for them to say, hey, yeah, we might want to let people know. But to be honest with you though, they're not making a whole lot of money off of me, because I am not monetized, so they don't run no ads during my stuff, so yeah, they don't really care. Oh crap, did I forget a pad? I believe I did, because I should have had enough metal plating for 3 crud, or 4. Yeah, I forgot a pad somewhere. There it is. Son of a gun, I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it. Turn, 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 turn. Alright, get to that pad, get to that pad before I run out of jetpack. Good thing I've been rolling my mods today, because I would have definitely run out of jetpack before then. Whew. Crud. I like close calls like that. They get the heart racing. Am I on the lower pad? No, yeah, I'm on the lower pad. Or the middle pad. There it is. Cool. There we go. Come on. There we go. Boom. Got that one. Now let's jump back up here and get the other one. Woo! I like close calls, and I cannot lie. Alright, back to where we at. You didn't hit the landing pad progress. It's okay, I made tons of glass. Awesome, dude. Heck yeah. Alright, back to landing pad. Go. Let's get back up here. Go. Rotate. Boom. Alright. And that thing is facing the wrong way. Crud. Let's get rid of some base parts here. That ball. Just in case. Alright. Jump the ship. Next level. My space tank. Keep beating the landing pad with this thing. Cool. Still got build parts. We're still going. Nice. The view keeps getting better and better. The higher you go, guys. Alright, now let's delete some parts here. There we go. Also, crud. Corridor. I hate leaving those attached, because they're no fun to get rid of. Got it. Nice. Yeah, you can talk about one mad sword. Getting all the way up there and not having or having a piece sticking out somewhere. I have to build back down to delete. Oh my goodness. Loving it. Alright guys, back to base build. my strain don't fall off the landing pad voice. Oh, it's okay. I made a ton. Okay, cool. Awesome. Back to delete pieces. Alright, did I get the corridor off of this thing? I did. Yipper. Alright. Boom. Next level. Gotta love the rocket boots. I'm telling you, man, them things are going to be the end of me one of these streams. They always come in way too hard. Heck yeah, guys. Check this out. Check out the view. The planets are starting to get more color to them and a lot more texture and surface to them. This is getting pretty cool here, guys. Yeah, you can start to see the color of the planets. That's when you know you're starting to get high enough. Don't spam them. I know, right? I'll get used to them sooner or later. Alright, now let's delete. I gotta get rid of that landing pad underneath me. Alright, moving on up to the next level after that. Alright, let's get to the back of the ship here. Let's see if I can find my landing pad somewhere. Somewhere here. I have a landing pad to delete. Oi. I ain't going around the front of that thing, am I? Where the heck is my landing pad at, guys? Son of a gun. Alright, let's do it the smart way and not the sword way. It's right there behind me. Okay. There we go. And now I know. Really? Oh, yeah. There we go. Cool. Look at the ships flying. Awesome. Yes, I did. I checked that out today. Boyd actually done a video on that today and posted it in the amino. I checked it out. That one city is awesome, dude. Easy on the rocket boots. There we go. More like it. More like it. Now, okay, fly up to the next landing pad before I get killed. Land upside down. Oh my goodness, guys. Whew. Nerves of steel. Alright, now. Did I get to that? I need to get the pad underneath me. Yep, cool. Alright, next level, guys. Alright. Let's get some more base build parts. Oh, nice. Another level. I gotta be getting close, guys. I have not. It didn't seem like the other one was this high up. Not complaining. The higher the better for me. I think the higher you get, the better the view is going to be when you're looking at the planets in the system. Alright, that's not it. There we go, that was it. Ah, there we go. Alright. Kind of sucks they won't let you build you can't use some of the underwater cylindrical rooms. Higher is better. Nice. Hey, what do you know? I didn't bang into the side of the landing pad that time. We're getting there, peeps. Jeez Louise. Still going. That's very nice. Alright, crud. There we go. Alright, quit jumping around. Use the jetpack, please. Thank you. Oh, you son of a... Deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. There we go. Much better. Come on, come here. Get it, bear. Delete the old landing pad before I forget and have to fly back down here and do it. So basically I'm going to keep going up until I cannot access the base build part menu like I did earlier in the stream where it glitched. What's going on, sci-fi guy Henry? Lurking? Awesome, dude. Definitely enjoy the lurkers. Let's see, did underwater build parts come from the blueprint analyzer or they're already in the build menu when you open it up underwater? Actually, they're in the build menu here. Hold on a second, I'll show you. Yeah, once with that update, that was already in your build menu, like right here. Nice, I made it. Okay, well, crud. I'll tell you what, let's do a quick check. Let's reload my save real quick. And I will see if that is the true top of the ladder or if it's just a No Man's Sky being a prick again. But yeah, I'm probably going to have to jump back down to the landing pad below me. Drop down like 2 levels, 1 or 2 levels. Open up the build menu, see if I got it. If not, jump back down again. Build 2 more levels back down. I knew I was getting close. I mean, that last base seemed like like I got there a little bit quicker than I have. But when you're streaming and building, it's takes a little bit longer to do things. But yeah, definitely, guys. To answer your question, Funny Imps, when we got the download for the Abyss update, it actually had all the build parts in the menu. I don't know if it was in the menu with the update or if you, as soon as you got through with the mission, they were there, because I didn't notice them until after I completed all the mission. Son of a gun! Oh my goodness! Render your frickin' landing pad, preferably before I run out of jetpack. Look at this crap, guys. My ship is floating because there isn't a landing pad. That's why, because it won't render above that level. Awesome. Okay. Alright guys, time to get creative on how we're going to do this. Alright, let's build a corridor. Do a so I'm supposing that that was the last level. Let's do a landing pad here. Let's do a landing pad up here. Well, at least my ship's out of the way now. Now I can jump up here and see if I still got a build menu, and we'll just keep doing this a couple levels at a time until I get to the end of the build menu. Alright, there's 2 more levels. Let's do this. Boom. Okay, I need to delete that bottom pad. And the critter. Boom. And this right here, and that right there. And that right there. Okay, that's cleaned up. Now let's put a landing pad on this end. Oh crap, I was supposed to show Funny the build part menu. As soon as I get this landing pad on, I'll do it real quick. Alright, cooperate. There we go. Boom. Alright, dude. Basically, you go over here, and that's your aquatic construction menu. Like, you got all these awesome build parts, man. I definitely like the aquatic stuff. Right here must be constructed underwater, but just think how cool that would be to have that glass corridor right there, and then use these glass tubes, the glass tube parts for like crossways on this high altitude base. Definitely wish they would fix that to where you can use them glass parts anywhere. Alright, onward upward, guys. See where we're at on the build menu again at this level. Got another level. Cool. Let's go up another couple levels. Let's delete my old landing pad and the critter and that. Leave those there. Build a okay. The landing pad. Cooperate. Get in the right spot, please, sir. Thank you. There we go. Boom. That's done. Let's move over here to this one. Now, let's see if I got a build menu on this one. Nope, that was it, guys. Now, let's go down to... Alright. So, basically, I got one... Hang on a second. Son, could you make a little bit more noise while I'm streaming? Thank you. Alright, now we're going to do a landing pad on this side and see if I got a build menu. If I get in the right menu, please. Thank you. There we go. So basically, let's delete that landing pad, that corridor, and that level. And we'll go up here and see. The right menu, thank you. Alright, now let's jump up here. See what we got going on here. Whoa, easy rocket boots. Ah, crap. I believe that's it, guys. That is the last level of the build menu, guys. Cool. Nothing I got. I've got a cat to rule my stream. That's not. Oh no, I got some cats here too. They earlier in the stream they decided to be knuckleheads and run wide open through my house. So yeah, I feel your pain, brother. All right, we're going to delete that, and we have a landing pad here. Okay, landing pad level. Now let's do metal wall, and that will allow us to start the metal flooring. Okay, or the glass flooring, I'm sorry. Alright, now, quick question is, drop to that menu. Okay, what I want to do is do the wood texture, and then I'm going to go with, let's go with white. Yep, wood texture with a white. Now, what you do is when you like take one of these parts where you can do the texture on, once you do that, everything you place after that, like delete that, and then when you go back to the metal wall, it'll have the wood texture in that color. And I like that that wood grain, or the catastrophe. I know they're evil little monsters, but I love them, or they wouldn't be in the house. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with this base section, and we're just going to go now, and this is going to be my landing pad level, hopefully. I may end up having to make an adjustment because of the build restrictions. I don't think it's going to matter, but it may. So we'll try it out and see where we get. Okay, basically we got a 5x5. Let's go ahead and crank that on out to 9x9. And I'm probably gonna have to take a quick intermission, guys. Okay, it's 5, 6. See, it's 6, 7. Be 8. 9, 2 more out. Alright, that'll be a 9x9 right there. This is gonna be my landing pad level, and I'm gonna show you guys how to build a floor level landing pad without it causing any issues. Oh, if I don't put too many panels on it. Okay, 2 more panels here. And I'm about to go back and do some delete because I hit the button too many times. Alright, there's 9x9. Okay, drop out of that menu, run over here and delete this one and the other one. Alright, this side over here. Alright, done and done. Alright, so here's my middle section. So we're going to get rid of that corridor. That way the landing pad's out of the way. Okay, and we're going to go... Alright, go with 1, 2, and do a wall piece. 2 high with a wall piece, and then you're going to go back over to the base build menu, go up here and do a 4-way corridor. Right here. Boom. And then we're going to drop that, kill that, that, and that, and then we're going to do landing pads. Just right there, and just right. Metal plate. Well, I got a landing pad up here now, so I can delete that one. Okay. Alright, now go back into the landing pad menu. Boom. And I meant to turn that way. Okay. Does that one turn the correct way? No, it's not. Let's delete this. Build another one. Player inside objects. That's not going to work. There we go. Now back to the build menu. Do it on this side. Turn it. There we go. Now delete that piece and boom. You got 2 freestanding landing pads on top of a glass floor. Awesome. Awesome. Alright. I like how it doesn't take much to build some of the parts now. It really allows you to go nuts with some stuff. Oh yeah, definitely, dude. Like, especially the landing pads. That kelp sack was brutal collecting all that crap. Okay, so we got, and that's going to hang over the edge a little bit on this, so we'll probably have to go out another level to make it work. But basically you're going to repeat the same thing on the other side here, guys. Now, quick question is, oh, that's when I reloaded, the resources I used to build the landing pad for that ship is disappeared, so that's why I'm limited on my landing pads, because I bought the resources to build 4 of them. One's down there next to the terminus, so that way when you terminus into the base, it'll drop you. It'll put your ship on the landing pad next to the terminus. All right, boom. Ah, and it burnt my launch thrusters taking off from air. Really, really, game. Alright guys, I'll tell you what, I am going to take just a real quick restroom break. We will meet back here in 3-4 minutes. Well, let's make it 5 because I might have to make some drink. It's a great time, guys. If y'all need to go make you something to drink, come back, catch have fun in the chat. I'll be back, catch the chat up, and get back to this base build as soon as I'm back from the restroom. See you guys. Okay guys, I'm back. Okay, let's see what we got going on here with the chat. Sci-Fi Guy Henry. Don't know, it's still 350 pure ferrite for the cylindrical room. Yeah. But mostly stuff is cheap. Well, I'll be honest with you, Henry, if you find a space station, like a high supply, And they're not too rare, but like tonight I found a high supply system that had pure ferrite at the Galactic Trade Terminal. You can buy like a 3700 pure ferrite. It's not horrible. The lights are awesome. Yeah, I love how the lights only cost 5 sodium. Definitely a vast improvement. All right, guys, let's see what we got going on here. I may have enough ferrite to do the I do. Cool. All right, I have enough parts to build the 2 more landing pads. All right, let's see. Let's do 20 of these. 20. All right. Now, do I got enough microprocessors? I do. Got enough ion batteries. Awesome. Okay, cool. I'll be able to get these landing pads up real quick. Now, let's build. And like I said, what you do is you go in, you do 2 little wall pieces, or retaining wall pieces, then do a wall when you get it to cooperate with you. There we go. Then you go back to the old base part menu, do a quad connector, then we delete that, 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 and then we're ready for landing pads. Alright. Landing pad, turn it. And what you want to do is turn it to where toward the little computer is facing inside, and that way your ship will always nose in to your alright, that makes it I can't see. Let me jump over here and get a better look. And if you space them far enough apart, they don't connect, so you don't have that I love it. Alright, now back around one more time. There we go. Boom. Now let's delete this piece. And that's done. Alright, so I got my floor. I got my landing pads, so we're good to go on landing pads. Now, basically what I want to do is I need to build like I have my landing pads, but I also want to build a little area before you go down, like where you would go down into the base, like where I normally run a step down into the base, so I can have more room to put a ceiling and a roof and stuff on. I definitely want to get a little area set aside to where I can build kind of like a little viewing area, so you can check out this awesome view of the system from the upper level. Let's see, what do we got going on here? Yeah, it's weird how some stuff is pretty cheap and other stuff's crazy. Star silk for chairs. Why? I know. I know. Chairs are brutal. When Next came out, no star silk anywhere. I was like, no chairs for me. Yeah. Now it's in almost all terminals. Yeah, they had to do some definite upgrading. Bump up my life support while I'm thinking about it. Oh, Lord, guys, I'm kind of befuddled right now trying to figure out how I'm going to do this build. Because I need to get those a little bit close so you can be able to put a retaining wall on that side. Oh, definitely want to build towards. Let's see that now, because I'm going to land right here. So basically I'm going to go out here. So, yeah, let's do the ladder. We'll do ladders this way. Alright, let's go down. Let's see, we'll go a few levels down here and start the flooring for the next section of a base. Let's see, that's gonna bring you here. I want to do here? What do I want to do here? Let's go with this. Alright, back to that. Alright. And I'm just going to take a little cut away from how I built my last one. The walkway down into the base. So basically all this, once I get a little bit of glass accumulated, so I can do wall panels, I'm gonna box all of this area in with glass section, and then probably the roof of this thing is gonna be like the viewing area for for all the awesome views in the system. But yeah, I'm gonna have to have a little chat with my kid about rumbling around a bag of Doritos behind my back. I think he got the hint and went in the other room now. But see, even as long as you don't change go to do a color change on anything, all these base parts will have the wood grain texture or that brushed texture and remain the same color until you change parts. Let's see. Yeah, the first chair I built after next felt like an actual achievement. Yeah, you're some kind of building wizard, or no, not me. Captain Monday Baker, what is up, and welcome to the stream, buddy. Hello, Sword. What you building? I am actually building a low orbit, high altitude base, dude. We're actually on the we're up above a dead moon. My base computer's way down there somewhere, and I'm actually just getting the basics started with this build. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to finish it tonight, cause basically what I'm gonna have to do to get the glass is I'm gonna have to call in my freighter, and I'm about to the point to where I might have start having some glass from wall pieces. I'm probably gonna try to get a roof or kind of somewhat closed in with these floor panels, and before I get to that point where I have to have the glass wall pan or the glass for the wall panels, and when I get to that point, I want to try to be to the point in the stream where I can say, okay, it didn't, we kind of crashed, so y'all guys have a good night. Because my freighter has done crashed the stream twice tonight, so not very happy about it, but it is what it is. But yeah, definitely plan on doing a kind of an aesthetic version of this base, so instead of being more functional, be more aesthetic. But I will, when I get going, or when I get to the point, basically I'm going to build this room here, and we're going to slap our, we're going to get our storage containers built in here. And I ain't sure quite how I want to do that. I think I'm going to do, instead of them being the wall panel, they're actually going to be freestanding in the room, because the last time I made them into the wall panel, they caused me a few issues. So let's see, we may start it right. May start them right here and then build out. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's go. All right. Basically, when you're doing a indoor storage container, you do the same thing as we did with the landing pads, but we're going to go. I may be off by one. Okay. You're going to do a straight corridor right here, and then go into your... wife just got home. Awesome. I can. Give me just a few minutes. Oh, went too high, guys. Okay. So basically, we went just one level too high. That's what I was kind of curious about, if it was just one. It's been a minute since the last. There we go. Now back to the. All right. Now we're going to drop a. Alright, boom. There we go. And he says things floating above that glass panel. That is the only way I know to get them inside. And they'll float above the flooring. Let's see what we're going to do here. We're going to do this. Go back to the glass panel. Okay, so I can build a wall panel out around that and fix that problem. Alright, so what I need to do here until they, hello games, if you're listening, I would like to have my #1 storage container back sometime this year. So yeah, get busy, fellers. So we're gonna go to cuboid rooms here. Let's drop a glass one right here. What? Ah, I ain't got glass, that's why. Well, crud. Alright, let's drop a regular metal container. That way we can go back to the storage containers and slap them on the end of this. Yep, cat decided to get wild while the wife was walking in. Alright, there's 4. Let's drop down and build our floor back to where we need to be. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me get... While I got it on the brain of how I want to do this, and then I will catch up the chat momentarily. Okay, that is that. Went 2 out there. Yep, okay, so we need to go 3 out. Alright, get right here to the step, and we're going to go... Did I go right at the step? I did, okay. Alright, now we need to build the wall panel. Go up 1 here, there we go. Now, go back to this build menu, there, and there. Get on that side, come on. There we go, boom. Alright, no, you didn't, son of a gun. There we go. Alright, back to that menu up here. We'll go with 5. Boom, 6. Why it's wanting to be stubborn. I oughta done switched to first person already, but I'm stubborn. I knew I needed a magnetized ferrite for a reason, and that is why. Alright, that is that. Now let's delete these. Alright guys, we got that going. Now let's see. Got plenty of room for my large refiners. So basically I want to do, I'm going to put a we're going to try Terminus here and see if it loads me at the base computer. Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. Let's see. What have I missed on chat? I want to build a load orbit base that looks like the Enterprise. Dude, that would be awesome, man. Let's see, I would still be on Stairway Up if this would be awesome. That's funny, Jeff. That'd be cool, Captain Moneybaker. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, definitely, would love to see an Enterprise build. That would be awesome. I think when they done the Hollywood project at the Amino Hub, Swisher or Boyd one built an Enterprise model. Was pretty cool. Let's see, Sci-Fi Guy, Henry I, Captain Moneybaker, awesome. Let's see. I have all the storage containers on freighter. Just call it in to whatever base I'm at. Sorry to hear yours crash game. Yeah, I know. Make it so. Awesome. Let's see. Stephen Lake. Awesome, buddy. Welcome to the stream. I haven't seen that name in the chat. Welcome. I enjoy. Let's see. Lurking. Time to do an autosave. Yeah, definitely. Funny thing is, I always seem to forget what container is what in them. I have the first 3, 4 memorized, but when I'm after that oddball item, I have to check out. Be honest with you, Jess. Basically, I use my ships, my haulers for all my oddball stuff, and these containers. And the reason I'm building the refinery, or my refiners by the containers, is because that's where. Let's see, we go into that menu. Yep, there we go. Because that's where I keep all my platinum for nanites.
Sorry.
I'm not streaming. Go ahead.
Can I not talk to my cat? He's happy to see me. You don't fuss at him.
Well, Hayden just got done eating the bag of Doritos behind me, going. Yeah. I just.
Sorry.
Yeah. Thank you. Lovely guys. Alright, I'm out of microprocessors already. Cool. Alright, so let's do a hollow door. On, if I got the part for it. Yep, got that. Now, that's the only bad thing about building that piece right there and putting a terminal in here, is it's a bear to get into, especially on a low atmosphere planet. And I'm having a, oh my goodness. Let's get this thing built before I... Alright, now let's grab some microprocessors from the terminal. There we go. Let's see, let's grab 10 of them. Alright guys, let's see. See, sometimes color coding helps me, Jess. But basically what I do, sorry, I know I got in a train of thought before I got distracted. Basically, the only thing I keep in these storage containers, or in any of my storage containers, is platinum. So that way, when I got the refinery going, I can just grind nanites. Alright. And I'm out of sodium nitrate and microprocessors already. Okay. Tell you what, sodium nitrate's a quick fix because I got sodium in my suit somewhere. There we go. Ah, come on. Right button. Alright, and buy some more microprocessors and we'll be all set. Now I've learned with platinum, seeing as a runaway mode isn't a option anymore, or a viable option, when you're doing the platinum for the when you're doing the platinum for refining, you're not going to be able to build these crap, 36, dang it. You're not going to be able to grind more than 6 of these at a time, because it only takes 30 seconds to grind out 250 platinum. So, LOL, we'll have to say hi for us. She's already run off to the other room. Let's see. That's an idea. Funny imps. We can color the new ones in the freighter, I think. Yeah, you can color them. Oh, I think we could in Atlas Rises. Maybe that changed. Yeah, you could in the freighter, in Atlas Rises as well. Let's see. Yeah, funny imps. New ones in freighters are not boxes anymore. They're more of a fancy console with orange glow panels. Let's see, that's right. I forgot they had to change those because of those issues. Yeah, this is one thing I've had an issue with is right here, and I don't know. This is something that really annoys me. Is you can't transfer to the storage containers on your freighter no more. They need to patch that because basically you still in Atlas Rises you had a storage container for the planet and another inventory for your freighter. When Next dropped, you had two lines. They were both the same inventory, but you could access a transfer into them. To get it out of them, you either had to be on the freighter or you had to be on the planet at the container. But you could transfer, especially from the freighter, into either storage section of storage containers, no matter where you was at, no matter where your freighter was at. Now, I think if you call and we're going to go ahead and call the freighter in. Now, if you call the freighter into the system, you can transfer to the planetary storage containers, but no, you can't even see? That's what I was getting at, guys. Very, very annoying. As far as like being able to move some items around. Wait, has Sword done a hard save? All this work and unexpected crash. Yeah, I know, right? I like living on the edge. As soon as I call my freighter in, I may ought to go ahead and get a save under my belt. Which I did have a save when I got the landing pads up. Because I jumped out of my ship right here. As soon as I get the wall situated on my base, I'll go ahead and drop a terminal somewhere around here and get that sorted. Let's see, that's the middle panel. Yep. Okay. Let's build a teleporter. Ah, son of a gun. I'm about to go down there and delete that one. Whoa! Check it out, guys. Superman. Oh, cool. He don't flail around like he's gonna die when he jumps off a low atmosphere planet. There we go. Ultra dab. I love it. Okay, so we got a save. Awesome dab. Superman jump off the low atmosphere base. And we picked up our base terminus. We'll drop that up here. See if that works out. Okay, there's the middle. Okay, cool. That is done. Now we need to put let's see, what do I want to build here? Let's put that there and this over here. Yeah. Alright, so we got all that going on there. Now I want to grab my set to build my last refiner, didn't I? Alright, refiner's done. Alright, that is that. Now we can box this in and start. Kind of debating if I want to do the farm on the upper level. Like, this be the refinery, and just box this in with glass walls, and then actually start building. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Build a room here to be like a living area, just more or less just for decoration. Once that's built up, then do like a. I ain't gonna be able to do but 3 sides. So 3-sided, 3-side, 9 per side. So it'd be 27 circuit boards I can build here. What's up, Ivy Mike? Awesome, dude. Still at work. Awesome, awesome, buddy. Hope you're having an awesome night. Looks like he's relaxed on the way down. I know. That skydive was awesome. Heck yeah, dude. Let's see. We'll keep it down, Mike. Yeah, guys, keep it down. Mike's at work. How does that base match recovery thing work? Basically, if you go down to your base computer and delete your base without taking up any parts, half your inventory will be in that base recovery. Honestly, I put it there more for decoration because I rarely take a base up because there's no need for it. So see, it's empty. But in Atlas Rises, what I would do, where I was sowing so many farms in the hub, what I would do is you would get half your inventory back on the parts that you built, and if you didn't delete anything when you claimed a new base, the old base would remain on the server for everybody else to go farm, but it would be gone for you. But half your items will be in the recovery thing. So what I would do is I would build a base, get it set up, wait a couple hours, let it all grow in, harvest it, and then come back the next day, harvest it a second time. And that would give me all but like Starbulb. Starbulb was just brutal because it took 8 harvests. Took 8 harvests to have enough of the Starbulb to sow another base. So basically, you would harvest Starbulb four times, and then when you claimed a new base, if you was doing circuit boards, when you claimed a new base to build another farm, you would have enough material in your base item machine and in your inventory to sow another base. So that's how I built so many farms. Is what I would do was sow one, let it grow, harvest it that night, come back the next day, harvest it again, slap everything in the 6 storage containers I would keep on the base site. And then when I would claim a new base, one of the first things I would do was build the 6 storage containers. It would hold all your items after they deleted, until when you put them back down, they would have all the items in them. So basically everything in those 6 containers was pretty much what you needed to build a new base. Guys, I hate to do it to you again, but I'm going to have to take just a couple minutes. My wife's got some heavy stuff out in the car she needs carried in. Let me go get that knocked out real quick before I forget. I will be back in 2-3 minutes, and I'll catch up to chat, and we'll get back to building this base. Alright guys, back. Cool. I think I picked a few people up. I think I can start taking a intermission every now and again. Pick up some more viewers. Awesome. Let's see. Also, can I just leave the mats in there till I need them? Yeah. They'll store in that thing until you pull them out. You just can't put nothing back in once you take it out. So definitely. Okay, Matador. My base catch is overflowing. I don't ever use the mats for some reason. For me, the like doxite and pyrite and phosphorus stuff like that is where it really saves me, pulls me out of the fire on materials. But yeah, basically base building mats. I usually don't have good luck, or don't really pull a lot out. But every now and again, you go check your item catch and have something you may need that ain't getting that abundant in the system. Alright guys, cross your fingers. Let's see if I crash. Which I think I got. I think it might have something to do. Let's see. Craig Rose. How'd you place the landing pads on the floor panels? I'll show you again real quick. Sorry about that. I didn't think y'all wanted to hear the ice machine. I'll show you that again real quick. You put 2 rail pieces and then a wall panel, and then build a corridor out, and then the landing pad to connect to it. Which, when I crashed earlier tonight, I actually had one ship on the planet, so I was missing a ship in my freighter, and that may have been what caused the crash tonight. I'm not sure. I know the last time here lately, I've been having some issues. Like if I call multiple ships down to the planet, or have 2 ships on the planet, like when I'm at a trade post hunting a ship, when I come back to the freighter, none of my ships are in the freighter. And if that ever happens to you guys, go ahead and reload your save once you hop out of your ship to where all your ships will pop back into your freighter. Because, let me go ahead and do that now. Let me go ahead and reload my autosave just to be safe. But basically, what happens is the NPC ships will start flying in, and somehow or another it doesn't jive with the programming, and your game will crash. I know I found that out the hard way. I was about halfway through farming all this frostwort I got up here when it crashed the last time, and yeah, I was quite annoyed. But yeah, basically you just build the little stack 2 rail panels up, or 2 rail pieces up, and then put a wall on it and the corridor through it, and you can connect your landing pads. You can't walk up on them like without having to jump or anything. You can't just walk up on the landing pad. But like with me, I usually have a hauler with me or something, and you can access the cockpit without having to get up on the landing pad with those. I think the fighter and maybe the explorers probably something you'd have to jetpack, or give a little jetpack boost to hop up on the landing pad. But yeah, we're gonna go up here and let's see what I'm looking at on space here. Let's get rid of all this. See, and I always have all this pure ferrite left over too when I go to building base parts, because you don't need it after you build the cylindrical portion of the base. Man, I run through some materials on that one. Okay. Alright guys. Oh crap, I forgot I had a hyperdrive module in here. Send that to the starship, and we'll try to go ahead and get that rolled out while I'm at it. Alright, I think we're good here. Let's go ahead and delete that for the space. Put that there. See, that looks good there. Let's go ahead and delete that carbon and get the space. one carbon's not going to help me, so might as well get rid of it. Get the slot situated. Alright, let's get rid of that. 25 magnetized ferrite, because that's not going to do me no good either. Okay. I believe I am about there. Okay. Alright. Yeah, wife's putting the kids to bed. Alright. Now. Oh. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop this in the first person, because I know it's not going to happen very well. Okay, dude. Let me catch up on the chat real quick before I get started on this, because it's going to take a minute or two. Notice NPC ships were flying in my freighter when I was docked on my frigate. Yeah, well, basically when you leave the freighter, it opens up a slot for them to land funny. Let's see. Nice. I caught the last bit where you place the containers. Yeah, basically how I place the containers, instead of doing one railing, do two, and then it's the same process. You just go two high instead of one high, because the landing pads are have a deeper depth to it. Alright guys, thanks for the info. I'm off to the pub. Awesome, Jess. Spill some for me, but spill some for me. Left a like. Cool. Awesome. Thank you much. Enjoy your night, Jess. Definitely, definitely. Alright guys, let's grab some of this frostwort. And while I'm up here, I've had a few people asking about the duplication glitch. And as I always try to give you all the best tips and tricks on No Man's Sky. I don't really subscribe to the duplicating, but honestly, it's not hurting me, so I could care less whoever does it or whatnot. But I will show you how it's done before we hop out of the freighter. But yes, it's not a very hard process. There's actually some videos out on it, but I know a couple of my amino buddies have mentioned it, had questions about it, and how it worked or how to operate it. But definitely, I'm not gonna say I've never duped nothing, but I have. But like I said, I got a different viewpoint on it than some people. But then again, I ground quite a bit of units during Atlas Rises. the old-fashioned elbow grease way, so duplicating now I don't really, to be honest with you, I'm so far ahead on units that I'll probably never in the rest of No Man's Sky history spend all the units I have. And the sad thing about it is you can't really give them away either, because about everybody I ask is in the same situation. I basically got to the point in No Man's Sky where my frigate missions actually pay for about anything, even like this base build, what I've spent buying resources and materials for this base build. I've actually, my frigate missions more or less pay for. Which I had a nice one today. It was a 26-hour frigate mission. I think it covered 4,500 light years, and when I debriefed the captain, I ended up, or debriefed the commander, I ended up with like 4.5 million units, and then I think another 3 to 4 million units worth of items, which wasn't too bad for like I think it was 700 frigate fuel. Yep, come out pretty good on that end. But yeah, harvesting these quad planters is way easier in first person. Definitely not want. You definitely don't want to try this in third. You will get frustrated because you more or less every planter you walk past, you're going to hit the charge menu on it. That you'll end up tooling around trying to figure out how to kind of like that when you get too close to them, but you'll end up having to move around to get the spot to harvest the plant. Alright, That's a lot of glass, guys. And that's basically why I did the quad planters and the freighter with so much frost warp, so I can build glass panels on my bases. Once you know the rules, you can break them. I know, right? Which to me, you know, I don't look at it negatively if people do it or want to do it. I honestly, it's not a negative thing like I think it's cheating or anything like that. Me, I think it kind of robs you of, you kind of sell yourself short, and you shortchange yourself out of the experience of the game, because this I think the grind and the inventory management is half the game. I think it's half the fun for me is the grinding. But basically, let's see what we got going on here. I'll show y'all a good one to do. Let's see. Let's do these Haddle cores. Okay, this right here, guys. If you want to make a lot of nanites really quick, this is probably a good one to do. So basically, what you want to do is you want to grab, like, let's say take 10 ionized cobalt. Throw that 10 ionized cobalt up there. Then you go over here and you're gonna grab that Haddle core. This works for 1. It works for 5. It works for about anything to fill that slot. But basically, once you have 10 of these, you can drop that right there. You can drop those 10 Haddle cores there, and in that second slot, make sure the item that you're not wanting to duplicate's on the top. Okay, so basically you bring it down there and it disappears. You close that menu out, you grab this, bring it up there, and boom, your ionized cobalt's back. So we're going to take a look. See right there? You got 10 Haddle cores in your inventory. So basically you're going to pick that up and move it over to your inventory. And yeah, we're going to slap it back into high capacity. And basically you've duplicated those 10 Haddle cores. And now you got 20. So let's move these back to the freighter. And now that I'm on the freighter, I can transfer to the storage containers, which is kind of odd. Let's see if we can transfer. See, and you can't transfer from the freighter to your storage containers when I got 10 storage containers on my freaking freighter. Okay, so basically you go back over here and you put these 10 Haddle cores back here, and boom, start your refinery. Just like that, 250 nanites, and another 500, or another 250 for a 500 in just a few seconds. But that is basically the refinery glitch. Me personally, I know a lot of people that would love to have that patched out. I could really care less if they patch it out or not, because really it's been close to 4 or 5 months, and they've not been able to fix it yet. So whoever's going to duplicate, whoever's known about it, done it, and duplicated it, is pretty much duplicating anything they're ever going to need anyway. So what's it matter? But that's my view on it. I know a lot of people don't share my opinion on it. There's a few people that kind of look at it more as cheating, but really I think not as much cheating the game as much as just cheating yourself out of the experience. Because I think grinding this game and learning to play it the way it was meant to be played, or I don't even say meant to be played, just playing the games in general. Dang, no breaks. Just playing the game in general is just fun. I think the experience of having to go harvest and collect and build resources to craft this stuff is I think it makes the game better. So, alright, we're still in first person mode. Now, this is basically, we build everything in the wood grain white color. So you gotta anytime you leave your base or leave the atmosphere or whatnot, it resets everything back to standard. So basically, what you gotta do is pick an item that you can do a texture color on, or a texture and a color. See, it went back to the concrete default. You want to grab the wood and then go white, and that reset all your base build part in your menu back to the white wood grain. And if you leave and come back and start dropping parts, you end up doing like make the mistake I made and did that with one of my bases, and a good 2/3 of the base was a different color or a different texture. That was an annoying thing to fix. So save yourself some hassle, guys, and learn from my mistakes. But yeah, those right there, taking these glass panels to put the wall panels in is I like the looks of it. And then we'll go around and throw some lights on this stuff eventually. I don't know if I'm gonna do as many lights as I did with the FDI base, but that was a lot of lights. Okay. Alright, let's get... Here we go. There we go. These tight corners, or tight, close quarter, putting parts in a certain position is not very easy sometimes. What? Oh man, ferrite dust. Okay, cool. What's up, J Spot J? How you doing, buddy? Awesome to see you. Okay, so we are out of ferrite. Okay, what do I got? I have a ton of pure ferrite. Tell you what, let's zip by to the next system, or that high supply system, and snatch up all their ferrite dust. All right, high supply. Where was you at, guys? Where was you at? It was a Corvax system nearby, and it was a discovered Corvax system. Here we go. Effluent. I had to grab it. I think one of my frigates are sitting on it. That was unsuccessful. Was that one? Was that it? Prosperous. I believe this might have been where I got my collar. Does only glass keep out water? That I don't know, J-Spot. But to be honest with you, I didn't spend a whole lot of I didn't build with a whole lot of normal build parts on the underwater base. I used pretty much, with the exception of the cuboid rooms and the first few parts to lead down into the underwater parts on the underwater base, was pretty much all underwater parts. Alright, now let's grab some ferrite dust and get back to building that base. We're making some progress, guys. Which, to be honest with you, the hardest part is getting that high and not falling off once you're there. Once I get the walls up, it won't be so bad. I believe this may be the station I got this blue holler at. We'll hang in here for a second and see if it comes in. There it is. Yeah, like when I said I got this thing right at the hub, I wasn't kidding. Yep, there's the box hauler that comes in too. It's also a pretty decent looking exotic that comes in here. So yeah, guys, definitely. And if see, I have a link to the Amino Hub Amino. If anybody's interested in joining the Amino Hub, there's a link in the description below. In this channel or in this on this channel. If you join the Amino Hub Amino, just ask around or ask about the FDI Amino, and we will definitely post you a link up to that, because it's kind of we're all kind of buddies as far as okay, cool, Craig, awesome, appreciate you sticking around and hanging out in the stream, dude. Let's see, do you get underwater parts by using the blueprint analyzer? No, basically you have a menu in your build menu, J-Spot, that has the underwater parts. I think it came with the update when we got 1.7. Either that, or you got them all when you finished the mission. One or the other, because I know they weren't with the blueprint analyzer. They were just in my menu that time. I feel a little way new. I don't feel bad, buddy. There's a lot of people that have been on other projects that haven't put a lot of time into the build parts yet. And to be honest with you, I thought you had to do the only reason I know they wasn't in the blueprint analyzers because I had to go. I spent, good grief, a good hour that morning before I got started, or after I finished that mission. After somebody said we had new parts, harvesting salvage tech. So I had like, 175 salvage tech I collected, and then went to the blueprint analyzer and it wasn't there. I was a little annoyed after that, but let's see what we got in this terminus. Anything useful? Nope. Okay, we're good. Now, oh crap, I meant to check. Alright, we'll just look back over to this other side real quick. And I gotta put that hyperdrive module in as well while I'm thinking about it. Nothing good. Let's see what you got from a ship. Just got back. Haha, J-Spot. Scroll up a bit. I asked the same thing. I wasn't going to call you on it funny. I thought about saying, yeah, funny, I asked the same thing a minute ago. So don't feel bad, but no, I wasn't going to call you on it, brother. But since you said something, I'm going to make fun of you now. Which, in both you guys' defense, I was actually on vacation and was up at like 6:30 in the morning that the Abyss update dropped. So yeah, I had a good solid, oh man, 13 and a half hours of No Man's Sky straight that day. So yeah, I had a leg up on most people. I think I hadn't seen anybody build anybody that I watch on streams or anything had built any underwater bases that day outside of creative mode. I know a few people went on creative mode and built it because they didn't have to collect the resources, but ain't no shame, man, even though I've been playing for over a year now. Let's see, Stephen Lake, I've been playing since February. Still tons of stuff I don't know. Yeah, Steven, awesome, dude. It sounds like you picked it up about a month after I did. I've been playing since January this year. Definitely, but like I said, I've pretty much mainlined this game since I got it. I tell people when I picked this up, I bought Elite Dangerous the same day. I actually picked up Elite Dangerous and No Man's Sky at the same time at GameStop, and yeah, I think I spent like maybe 45 minutes playing Elite Dangerous with a sim one day, trying to figure it out and play it. And that's the only time it's been on my PlayStation. I think only one person knows everything about No Man's Sky. I don't even think he knows what's up most of the time, Matador. I tell you what, guys, and I know most of you know it because I've told you before, but any of you guys that are watching this stream after the fact, or watching this stream later or whatnot, I'll tell you what, give me a second and I will just post a link in the chat while I'm thinking about it. Let's see, grab, share, copy the link, drop back to my channel. Awesome. And Captain Monday Baker, appreciate that subscribe, buddy. Definitely. Just now seen it when I pulled my phone up. Alright, guys. Now here is a link I'm going to post up to probably 90% of everything I've ever learned about No Man's Sky came from this channel. So this is Zane's World, his channel link. Guys, if you're not subscribed to that channel, go get it done. If you play No Man's Sky more than twice a week, you are like severely doing yourself a disservice by not being subscribed to this channel, because this guy definitely knows his stuff. He actually will go in and what do you call it? He'll bring the game like the well, crap, it slipped my mind what he does. Oh, into the data files of the game. He'll pull it up on his PC and break it down, and he'll get all the run all the numbers in the game. When I first started playing No Man's Sky, he had him and he turned me on to a site that you can go into that will basically you could all the tech, like setting up your tech for your multi-tools and stuff like that, you can go into that site and move the upgrades into the different positions in the multi-tool, in your exosuit, stuff like that, in your ships, and it will give you the stats for what the output would be with those setups. But yeah, he's like a wizard when it comes to No Man's Sky. I know he's been on a Red Dead Redemption 2 binge for the last couple weeks, but he still does a lot of videos and edited videos, and he'll do a gameplay on Sunday afternoons with a survival save. So guys, definitely, heck yeah, Zane's like my go-to. If he don't know, it don't mean it's not known. So, in my opinion, but I'm a big fan of his channel. So y'all guys definitely go check that channel out. If you're not subbed to it, sub, hit that bell. Definitely show that man some love, because he has done a lot for the No Man's Sky community, as far as like with tips, tricks, and brakes. With tips and tricks and gameplay videos and stuff. So yeah, definitely go check him out. Awesome. Alright, now let's get this wall put up, guys. Let's get these walls put up. Now let's find the here we go. Let's find the center panel before I get too deep into this. And hold on a second. Let's go to the switcher all back to the wood grain on the white. Okay, something's up here. I got the wrong menu. Crud. Alright, reload to save. Reload to save. It's decided to be a chump again. Let's save real quick. Alright. Kendall Southwick, what is up, my friend? How are you tonight? Definitely appreciate your viewership and your support. Heck yes, Steven. I definitely, man. It's an awesome game. Like I said, I've been hooked on it. I've not found a game that's took my attention like this one has. I know me and Simtex, when Boundless came out, I downloaded it the first week it dropped, and I enjoy Boundless. It's a fun game, but I played it. I took a break from what's going on, Jefferson? How are you, sir? Definitely all the cool peeps hanging out tonight. Appreciate you. But yeah, we played Boundless. I know I took about a 2 week break from No Man's Sky and just binged on Boundless for 2 weeks, but after a couple weeks of that, I was like, well, we'll get back to No Man's Sky, and I got back to No Man's Sky and got on another couple projects, and by the time I got done with the projects, that's when the Abyss dropped, and like I said, I have just been I don't know, on a base building binge here of late. There we go, I got my build parts back. Yeah, this thing, this the second time I had to reload it to get my build menu back at this level. Now, let's see, I need to set it back to wood grain. Okay, now we go back to this part. Just a second. There we go. Alright, back. I'm doing well, thanks. Playing some No Man's Sky. Awesome. Yeah, definitely. That's probably one of my favorite things to do is like on Sunday afternoons while Zane's doing his survival stream. I'll actually have the stream going on my phone and my earbuds in, and then have my headphones like I do now. I got my earbuds on, got one earbud in on the underneath my headphones, and I'll be playing some No Man's Sky while listening and lurking in the stream. So it is very entertaining. And if you guys haven't checked out Zane's World, I definitely recommend his S-Class freighter episode. Oh my goodness. I hate to even think how many times I've seen that video. It is just pure hilariousness. Let's see. You know what I done? I went too many panels out on that side, didn't I? I sure enough did. Crud. Okay, let's delete some stuff. Alright. You know I ain't gonna have no uneven base. It's gotta be symmetric or nothing at all. Alright. Watch me drop a panel out from under me and fall right off to my death. There we go. Alright, back to panels again. Get back to my glass wall. Tight quarters build, gotta love it. Which this is much easier in first person mode than it is in third. I say that and then I have trouble putting a piece down. Right, guys. Sorry. I didn't realize I was leaning completely out of the camera view. Alright, that is that. Let's get these wall panels in. That's right. Yep. Wrong panel. Back to that one. Kaboom. Right, we got the walls are up. Now I just need to get up here and do the floor panels. let's see where we at here. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. I hear what you're saying. There are only so many hours in a day. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Let's see. The play and lurk is a fun way to go. Definitely. I always play, watch streams at the same time. Only, only play creative though. Very relaxing. Playing now. Yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, I recommend to anybody that picks this game up for the first time, jumping into creative or jumping into normal. Um, because if you jump right into permadeath or survival, you ain't gonna like this game very quick. You'll be frustrated with it pretty quickly. Uh, I know J Spot, man. Oh God, I can't even remember how many times he said he's tried out permadeath and but yeah, permadeath to me, I like permadeath, but I don't know. I probably would play it more, but I don't know. It's too permanent for me. I will probably maybe eventually move on to a survival save one of these days. I know Funny Imp's got a permadeath save, and he used to play it like before next. He used to play permadeath all the time about it, but it is definitely a challenge. I know I streamed a permadeath save, and I think I made it maybe 4 hours before I got dead. uh, it is definitely not for the reckless and irresponsible. Alright, let's see. Now I need to build some kind of awning for this thing, and I'll be set. Let's see. Let's go for a wall glass piece, or glass wall piece. How about that? Alright, get on there. There she is. Alright, let's see what we're going to do here. Interesting. Let's check out these corner pieces and see how that's going to fit on there. Oh, I ain't got carbon. Well, crud. That ain't no good. I ain't got a lick of carbon on this planet because it is all ferrite. Yep. Okay. That is touch interesting. Alright, back to the chat. Ballistic Colt. I played permadeath once, not dead. Yeah, Ballista's got an awesome permadeath save. Does very well on. Let's see. I have not built anything of significance since next drop. Oh, dude. I think the building has gotten way more fun. I watch while I'm playing. I'm not watching them in the sky. Too distracting. Yeah, definitely, Henry. Well, see, like I said, I'll watch the stream a little bit, but it's usually I got it going off to the side, and I got the listening to it more than I'm watching it. Yeah, I still got the PD going, though I play my new PS4 normal mode and Xbox survival mode now. The most now. Yeah, awesome, dude. Awesome. Oxygen makes carbon. Yep. Yeah, heck yeah, good idea, Matador. Thank you. I like how it slows you down and makes you think more about your resources. How you use them. Yeah, definitely, J-Spot. Yeah, I mean, like I said, to be honest with you, I could probably play permadeath without no trouble. I think before I streamed that permadeath save, I had a 16-hour permadeath save that I've been playing, but shoot, it's not gonna make much carbon, is it? Yeah, I may even zip over to that lush planet in the system and snatch up some carbon because I need to check it out anyway. Let's see what I got as far as oxygen. Oh, I got plenty. Cool. Yeah, I'm good on oxygen. Let's make some carbon, guys. Let's make the carbon. There we go. Boom. 1 Awesome. Boom. Alright. I find myself making everything. Or meleeing everything. Ugh. Now, like I said, I think the first one I streamed, I was kind of doomed because it started me, and this was a pre-Next. This was a 1.3 version, or Atlas Rises. It started me off in a ruin, so I was like, heck yeah, I'm in a ruin. I got shelter. I'm good. I started getting all my stuff set up, and my goal was to have everything transferred to the ship and had the ship ready to repair and fueled before I even got to it, because it was a 10-minute walk to the ship. So, but as I was collecting materials, a friggin' sentinel flew past my view, and before I could shut my mining beam down, I hit it. And I spent the first 10 minutes of the game running like crazy from a doggone sentinel coming after me. Yeah, I have some ideas of builds I want to make. Lately, I've been hunting buried tech so I can get all the parts in the blueprint analyzer. I just got the Pilgrim in the summoning bay. Awesome, awesome, funny. Now, don't forget the and this was something I forgot. Funny was the base computer archives. Like if you go into your log, you had the base computer archives missions. Basically, once you set that up, it'll give you you could download the or construct database, and it'll give you a blueprint for something. And you got to build it, and it's got like an hour and a half, whatever, cooldown before it reloads to a new item. And basically, you keep doing that until it starts giving you tech. Once it starts giving you tech, then you know you've picked up all the blueprints from it. Because I was actually sitting around one day trying to figure out why I didn't have I don't even have that done. Oh, cool. I'll have to build that one. But I had to go to I was thinking like, why did I got the medium refinery on this save? And I couldn't remember where I got it. So, yeah, it was definitely something I had to look into getting built. Let's see, we may zip over to the underwater base real quick once I get this thing. Excuse me, I got the sniffles for some reason. Let's see. Have I left anywhere yet? Let's go ahead. Yeah, I'm still wood and white. Okay, cool. Alright, now let's get the metal part. Let's see how this is going to work out for me. Let's turn it the other way here. There we go. Let's get my cat there. There we go. Boom. Let's put that panel there. Then we're going to do that. And then we're going to maybe... Nope, that ain't going to work. Trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, guys. Try this piece right here. Being stubborn. Yeah, I don't like the sloping that piece because you only put it a certain direction. You can't invert it, I don't believe. So that would be perfect going in right here and there, but don't know. Let's see. Can't rotate it. It won't rotate for me or another. Well, crud. Alright. So basically we got that right there. Let's we'll go ahead and nip this in well, no. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, let's go ahead and nip that. That ain't gonna work out. It's not wide enough to work correctly. Okay, let's go to the last panel. Get that there, get that there, and then alright, that's done. Now, wonder if this will work this way. Nope, it's gonna stick over too far. Okay. Cool. Alright, back to chat. Since last permanent game, I started normal save. Yeah, I think normal for me is more laid back, and I can kind of enjoy the just the gameplay more. I don't want to get to the point where it's like really hectic and hard to enjoy, you know. Okay, so we got the refinery room built, so we're good down there. Let's see, I got most of my parts in there. Okay, so I need to build a patio out on this end, and then I think this one is going to be where I'm going to build the yeah, let's go one panel in right here. Okay. I think I got it figured out how I'm going to set this up. We're going to roll in one panel to condense it down a little bit, and this is going to be like a little living area, and then I'm going to do, and that's where we're going to begin the farming. Shoot, that ain't going to work either because I'm going to have to go out. I'm going to have to go all the way out to the ends on that, the farm. Okay, let's do. Alright, so we're going to go out. We're going to go one panel in because I'm not going to be able to build any biodome structures or superstructures on the landing pad side of the base. So we'll do, which I'm kind of curious, being out so many panels. Nope, it's not out that many. Okay, we're good here. I'm trying to figure if I'm as wide as I am long on this thing. I believe I'm too wide. Let's see, we got five panels down. Yeah, let's how's that gonna work? Let's get 5 panels in, because I'm actually I've actually built out too wide. Is that right? No, that's not right. Let's go over here. I'm trying to square this thing up. Okay, so that's 7 panels. Durr. Tell you what, let's do this underneath. That would look better, because I can actually, that'll actually give me, yeah, I'll drop 2 panels and we'll go underneath. Alright, Matador, awesome, dude. Appreciate you hanging out, dude. Peace, Matador. Heck yeah, Jake Spot. Peace. Alright, now we're gonna go underneath. Okay. So we got our room here. So we're gonna go behind these refineries, and we're gonna make. Let's see what I'm gonna do here. What I'm gonna do here. Make a door there to go out to the lobby or the patio. Tell you what, let's delete the door. Let's delete the door. Put a wall panel here, and then we'll make stairs going down. Let's see how do I want to do the stairs. Tons of fun, guys. Tons of fun. Alright. Let's do the stairs right here. Yeah, we'll do it on this side. Alright, back to metal parts. Sit back over here to that. Boom. We're going to go down 2 levels. Player inside object right before I walk off. Alright, that is that. Now we go to glass panel on either side. Alright, now we got something to stand on over here. Now let's look and see what kind of. Alright, we went too deep. How many panels is this going to be wide? Still looking like a 7x7, but at least it's going to open me up to do more biodomes. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to be 7x7. Still like to condense that down some. I hate this. What I may end up having to do is invert those stairs, bring them down. Let's see how I'm going to do that. What would be the most convenient way? Lovely. Okay, so if we go 5x5. See where that'd be to put the stairwell coming in on it. Let's see what we got going on here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so basically from the stairwell. Okay, how many do I have here? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that's 5x5 directly under the base. Let's delete these. I don't want to make this area too big. What's going on, Neil? How you doing? Awesome. Appreciate you coming and visiting the stream, buddy. Let's see. I need to come this way with it, I believe. Let's see. Unless we do this number right here. Wrong panels. Okay, now there's my 5x5. Let's see where I'm at here. Get the right piece. Okay, now let's do stairs coming down from here. That looks like a winner, guys. Alright, connect please. Thank you. Come on. Being stubborn. There we go. Alright. That'll make it 5x5, and that'll put me a door. I can put a door panel on 4 sides of it, and it'll all be squared up. Okay, now let's go to glass wall panels. man, it's gonna take a ton of lights for this base when I get started on the lights. Oh crud. Okay, cool. I'm still wood grain. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright. Where we at here? Ibrahim, are you in creative mode? No, this is normal mode, Ibrahim. I just, I'm a hoarder, so I keep a lot of supplies. No, I honestly, outside of exocraft racing, um, and currently I have no normal mode save. I know in 1.3 I had a creative save just for to do the exocraft or do the base missions far enough along to get the exocraft and upgrades. Because a lot of the amino hub races were on creative mode, so yeah, I participated in a few of those. Those were fun. So definitely another thing that the hub life provides. A little bit of satisfying racing. Let's see, we're going to do the little wall panels here to block off the ramping for those stairs. Plus that, and it's hard to see them sometimes, or hard to notice they're there, so it'll kind of give you some feel of where the stairs are at in here. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Come on. There we go. Alright, now we got storage containers are in, terminus is up, we got the teleporter, we got the stairs going down for the farm section. We have the landing pads built. Alright, we're up to landing pads. Now I gotta do something up here. Some kind of open viewing area. I need to get rid of those last panels too. Let's get rid of those. Okay. Yeah, because this is an awesome view of the system. There's my freighter right there. But yeah, let's see. What do I want to do? Oh my god, for real? Heck yeah, dude. Honestly, thought you were in creative mode. Oh my god. Order. I am, man. I am. Which, I mean, look, my exosuit, I got 48 and 48 cargo slots. And I got bases to build most of what I need as far as base build parts. Plus that, and I got 4.292 4,292,000,000 units. So, you know, I'm not sweating having to buy ferrite. It's not too big a deal. Let's see, what am I going to do with this upstairs build area? I think I'm gonna make it kind of like a little open air tiki hut type thing, guys. I believe that's gonna be the plan. Let's find the center. Okay, so we got 7. Is that right? Nope, 6. Crap, did I do 6 by 6? I did do 6 by 6, didn't I? Or 6 by 7. Heck yeah, I did 6 by 9. Dang it. Okay, so I need to... Alright, so this thing is 6 wide. So let's do a 5 by 5 section. Okay. So... if I go 5 by 5, that's going to cut... No, because it's only 6 wide. Dang it. Oh, OCD. OCD. Let's see. That's going to make it 4 panels. Let's go... we have to go 5. let's go 3x3. 3x3 might work. Yeah, let's do 3x3. Okay, so that'll be these three right here. Okay, come on, let's get this done. Alright, let's go. Turn that. Correct direction. Come on. Work with me here. Alright, boom. Now let's connect this piece over here. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's go right here, come on. Okay. Boom. And boom. Come on, come on. Get on. Get in the right spot, dang you. That's that one. Come on, cooperate, piece. Boy. There we go. Boom. Now is that even? Or did I go too far out? Nope, that's 3x3. Okay, cool. Come on. There we go. That right there. Cool. Okay. There we go with that. Now we're going to do okay, cool. I got it. Let's do wall panel. Through there. So I need to do a little half wall panel right here. If I get it turned the correct way. There we go. Let's do a full wall panel. Do a half wall panel. Full. Okay. Half wall panel right there. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this, guys, so y'all just have to bear with me for a minute. Okay, Kendall. Awesome, dude. Appreciate you hanging out. Nap is hitting me hard. I don't blame you. See, sci-fi guy Henry. It's weird that base reminds me of a level in Destiny 2. Awesome. Nice. Alright, let's get this piece connected somehow or another. They always give me trouble when they're crowded around something or other base parts. It wants to be stubborn sometimes. You just gotta be on the correct side of it, or there we go. There we go. Middle piece. There we go. Boom. Okay, click. Now we go. Now let's get over to this part. Let's see how close I am to being. Okay, come on. Get in the right position. Thank you much. That ain't gonna work. There we go. Did I screw that up anywhere else? I did. Alright, back to the middle. There we go. Go up. There we go. Let's get this piece set. Cooperate here. Come on. There we go. Now. Right there. 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 Okay. Leaves me. Boom. Done. Alright. Now. Here comes the fun part, guys. Setting up sofas and lamps. I know when I went and done the amino hub decorations, they were a bear to get set. Or not the amino, but the one I done at the FDI base. setting up them sofas and getting them even was brutal. Let's see, we're gonna go with this sofa, I believe. Now, let's see. Ooh. Oh, it's gonna be too much fun. Okay, let's back her up here. We'll do it on that panel, edge of that panel. That'll kind of give us a center. It's pretty close, isn't it? Let's see, okay, come on. Get close, get close. That's close enough, guys. See how close I got this thing being square. Oh, that's way off. Try again. Let's catch the chat up real quick. You're good at base building. I suck at it and never settle in the system long enough to want to build a base. Maybe. Good night. Yeah, it's bright. Love you. Good night.
Love you, Mom.
But yeah, well, like I said, Ibrahim, I've actually this this base is right next to the Free Delta Initiative hub, and it's more or less. I don't know. I don't mind building bases. The way I always look at it is you start out simple and tinker and try things. Especially like if you're like jump on a creative mode and just build something that you enjoy building, and you know, go from there. Son of a gun! I should have put that thing. That's way too far out, isn't it? Way too far out. Let's try something different, guys. Let's delete that. Let's put the sofas down first, and we'll put them closer to the center panel here. But yeah, I wasn't really much of a creative base builder, or do anything like decorating wise, or creative to where it looks, you know, cool or extravagant or more aesthetic. Most of my base builds were completely for function only. But here lately, with all the options that we've been given to build bases with, that I've kind of got to the point, gotten to where I've enjoyed the builds. I mean, like I said, it's that, and I think streaming kind of encourages you to do something a little unique anyway, because you kind of want to step away from what you know, the normal and what you see quite a bit of on YouTube already. So plus that, and a lot of people when I done the last low orbit or high altitude base build, a lot of people had questions on how I got it up that high, and you know, just the build itself. So I kind of wanted to lean towards, I guess kind of wanted to lean towards doing something where I can show people. I might have to back this sofa up some, because I like that home better. And yeah, this is the brutal part of it, is spending so much time on a piece and then realizing you liked it the next one you set a little better. So you go back and replace it. I think I spent more time dropping these sofas at my FDI base than than I did with the majority of that base, and it had 36 biodomes full of crops. So yeah, getting this thing. Bad thing about it is you change your angle of a line of sight, kind of. Let's see, that looks close enough. Yeah, you change your line of sight every time you move, so it kind of throws you off. What does FDI stand for? Let's see, I hate autocorrect. Let's see, let me roll back up to catch it. I think Buy should add the feature of sitting on the couch as a chair. Yeah, definitely. Let's see, HG. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's see. Hey, autocorrect ruins what's happened. What does the FDI stand? FDI stands for the Free Delta Initiative. A couple of my buddies, Panda from the Hidden Panda Show and Slade Braddock from the Epic Pirates of the Sea. I can't remember what his Epic stood for in his system, but Slade actually had a Civ, or actually has a Civ over here in the Delta Quadrant, and the Delta Quadrant has actually been kind of not one of the most I don't know. I think a lot of the issues and stuff like that came out of the Delta with a lot of the wars and different civs that had some issues with one another. So basically, a lot of people, a lot of the main hubs and stuff aren't haven't set up shop over here in the Delta Quadrant of the galaxy. So Slade had a civ out here, and he's always been a good friend to the Galactic Consortium hub when I was affiliated with it, and him and Panda and Lily from the No Man's Sky Cafe all got together and decided to start this Free Delta Initiative hub in over here in the Delta, which is kind of like a collaboration of a few different civs and a few different organizations. I know you have Lily's No Man's Sky Cafe hub, which is located in a section right near here, or a region right near here, and Slade's Epic is located in he's got a little area set up right near here, and then like I said, Panda come over here, and we actually located, it was me and him and oh man, I can't remember who all was on the stream that night. Had went out and done some, that was a Voyager, Henry. But we actually went out and looked around and found a home system for the FDI. Just a couple, well, it hasn't been too long ago. Maybe a week or two ago, we spent some time looking around trying to find a decent, good system with the right planets and in the area that the center of the hub was supposed to be, and we actually found one, and I started a base build on that. Oh man, that is lined up perfect, but it won't let me drop it. I gotta inch it just, there we go. It is just off. You know it's perfect when you see the rivets from the center of that section there, sticking out the edge of the lampshade. I'm not gonna be able to drop this one dead on center. It's the only bad thing about dropping on these floor panels like this is when you do get center, it won't let you build on it. Okay, let's see. Get over just a hair. Come on, back over just a hair. Okay, just a there we go. Boom, that's close enough. Yeah, that's getting ready to say, this decorating is not my forte by no means, but it is it's definitely an art. I tip my hat to Boyd and the guys that are with the Galactic Construction Crew, because they really put in some work building some of these bases for people. So definitely, hats off to these guys. They make this little base I'm building look like a galactic rest area compared to some of the stuff they've built. So yeah, definitely. All right, cool. Now let's catch it up. Is it Deep Space Nine in the Delta Quadrant? No, Voyager was in the Delta Quadrant. The Deep Space Nine actually had a wormhole to the Gamma Quadrant. You mixed up your tracks, man. Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to take away some points for that one, buddy. You can't get your tracks mixed up, dude. That is definitely a party foul. All right, let's drop some lights on this puppy. And kind of light this little area up. I know this is probably gonna be the worst part of it, and I'm not gonna get too in depth on the lights on this build on the stream. I will come back and upgrade the lighting here much later, because this is probably one of the points in the stream where you'll catch me with my jaw open, not paying attention to anything but what I'm doing, because the base I built over in the FDI was brutal. I think I put, good grief, it had to have been 500 or 600 lights on it. It is well lit. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Let's get these last little bits of lights up. It's the only problem I got with the just base building in general. If Hello Games would make some of these lights cover a larger area of influence, because you had to put so many of these lights up to get it to look or to light up correctly. It is unreal the amount of lights you got to put up to light up a base to do it really nice, especially these high altitude, low orbit planets or bases on dead planets, because the lighting's already kind of not up to spec, or not up to a normal planet. So, alright, I believe that is lit, guys. That is lit. Alright, let's see what we got going over here. Let's step back away from it and see what it looks like. What do you think, guys? You like my little viewing area? Alright. Let's see what we got going on here. Ah, wrong button. I'm liking this, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pan out far enough to get a good view or not. Gotta stick with getting 2 planets in the view. that's gonna be it, guys. Let me get out of the way here. I'm gonna snap a screenshot. Sorry about the blue screen, guys. Boom. Okay. Let's see. What do we got going on here? So I started cooking and it was getting loud. So I started remote play on this save. Was last at a space station, and I thought I could at least watch ships come in as I cook. Let's see, the ship I was looking for landed in the S-class just as I finished up in the kitchen. Awesome, funny, nice. Let's see, it seems like the candle kilt throws out a lot of light, especially for a plant. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I do like these fish tanks. I think that was probably one of my favorite. Quicksilver items. Now here comes the fun part, cause I'm gonna try something silly. All right, go to the lights. See if I can make this work. Ah, it just might. It just might, guys. If I can get this puppy lined up, because I know this viewpoint is skewed terribly. Let's see how close that is. That, it's just a hair bit off. Screw it, that is close enough. That is close enough for sword. Boom. Put my glass panel back on. Ah, killer panels. And it don't produce no light whatsoever. That sucks. Alright, cool. Heck yeah, dude. I wished I could get that lucky most days. I usually end up spending 4 days, and right before I get pissed off and quit looking for the ship and decide to go move on to another system, it lands. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Let's go ahead and build a panel out to here. What? Now I forgot this. Crap. Lovely. I'm gonna have to come back and finish that up. The base looks awesome. I'm kind of bad at building bases myself. I'll be honest with you guys, I sucked at base building for a longest time. I still kind of do. I mean, it's honestly, it's get out, try it, try something. You know, kind of get a rough idea what you want to build before you get started. Like, I knew I was gonna have a landing pad section up here when I got started, and I knew I was gonna have like a little refinery room with my storage containers when I got started. Excuse me, guys. Gracious. That's better. I knew I was going to have a little refinery room when I got started, so I knew that this was basically going to look like this before I even started building the base. This right here was kind of spur of the moment, because I knew I was going to do corridors with that leads out into biodome, like little clusters of biodomes. Planned to do 3 off the 3 walls over here, but I knew that it wasn't going to work out with the way I done the layout. So squaring this room out right here to where it's all even, and then getting started with the biodome, or getting started with the 4 clusters, I think it's going to make the base look a lot better. Um, but yeah, like I said, it's mostly trial and error. You just get out and throw it down and see what you can come up with. And you know, the nice thing about it is, if you run into something that you wasn't prepared to work on, or it don't look right, just delete it and keep tinkering around with it, because it's definitely worth the you know, when you get done, it's yours. You know. Let's jump over to the underwater base real quick. I need to build that underwater cylindrical room, and then boom, I'll get that mission cleared out. Okay, oh, it wasn't that quick. I started looking 2 days ago, going between the space station and a trade post. Ouch! Yeah, I spent good grief, 2-3 days to get that blue holler. Would burn me up, because I would see the A48 like every other reload, or every 2 or 3 reloads. So it was like definitely trolling me. Grief, guys. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I've been streaming this long. Let's see, we're going to check out this base real quick, and then get that part built, and then probably go end up calling it on there. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. I had a little sniffle there I had to address. Nothing like a little nicotine to get it cleared up. Alright, so we just got to build a underwater circular room. I need to get the mission active. Get the right menu up. Here we go. Oh, okay, deep water chamber. Okay, I got plenty of purifier out to do it, so let's swim down here and get it done. Oh, let's get back into third person. Oh, I don't have no crystal sulfate. Let's see. Oh, cool. Nice. I like them little critters. They're creepy as can be, but they're fun to kill. Okay. Now there'd be a there we go, hydrothermal vent. You'd have to walk past 6 of them to get to a living pearl, but the second I need one, you can't find one nowhere. Having started building base in next shed, I think it's because I can't find the right place It's like a big empty parking lot. I hear you. Tell you what, guys, this underwater build stuff, or an underwater base, look at that. There was one right behind me. I missed it. These underwater build parts, man, I think it took this game to the next level. I honestly, this is probably, I had more fun building this base than I think I've had building a base in the game. It's definitely been a blast. Especially with, like, you got the submarine and all that. Let's see, we start a bit of base. Right, now, let's get in here and dry and check my mission. See if it's, and it's not on the log. What? Did I even get a reward when I built that thing? Crazy. Alright, that's done. Now, let's get my parts back, because I'm not leaving that sitting there. Okay. Cool. Yeah, they need to work on the viewing axis. Or the movement axis. Because, like, you can only turn a freaking certain way. There we go. It's my yellow submarine, guys. This is the base here, guys. I put a ton of lights on this son again too. It doesn't show, but they're there. Alright. Let's get back over to... We'll zip over to the FDI base real quick. Showcase it just a second, and then we'll probably call it a night for that. Because it is running about midnight for me here. Let's see. I gotta rename that sucker too. Yeah, when you get more complex in your base building, it takes forever to get warp during the terminus. Yeah, Nostradamus. Nostromo-ish. Yeah, I really enjoyed the underwater build, but I don't know, a lot of people weren't as impressed with the there we go. Yeah, this is the one I set up my little living room downstairs. take forever to load this base in. I got so many doggone lights on it that it just, the rendering on it is brutal. Kind of like the motion sensor lights. I'm just curious if you walk by them and get them all to render if they'll if they stay up. I gotta go kill some trees, I know that much. Okay, let's see, I got those to light. Now let's go upstairs and get the upstairs to light up real quick. Cool, it's rendering. Slowly but surely. Hear all the plants popping up. Yeah, I think Slade or Panda came out here the other day and was showing it during the stream, and all the lights wasn't lit. But yeah, it's because you gotta walk past all of them to get them all to render. Probably one of the most well lit bases that I've built. I spent, oh my goodness, a day or so putting lights on this base. So it is definitely a well lit. Now why am I jetpacking straight down? That's crazy. Holy moly, a tree. Tell you what, let's go ahead and nip this in the bud, guys. Alright, and it usually, let's do, get rid of that, good tree manipulator, wide area, okay, let's go. That's how you get trees out of your base. And it usually, up until I terminus in that time, it usually keeps them all out of your base. Clap on, clap off. Yeah, I know, right? Definitely. So it's on energy saver mode. Wider. That's about annoying. Put it right on my. Alright, let's see. Are we lit? Nope, we're not lit. Thought it might light up since I walked around it on the inside. I don't know if the game can handle having so many lights up at the same time. It's got to turn some off to light the other side. Alright. That's about as much as I'm going to do lit here. Let's get this last arm here lit up. Still rendering base parts, guys. It doesn't lag near as bad as the Amino Hub base does. The Amino Hub, good grief, it's like 10 frames a second. Alright guys, go into photo mode, check this thing out. Yeah, this thing's half lit. See, the glass ain't even rendered in. Let's see, yeah, here we go. This side's about close. But yeah, I built this thing on like a top of a huge plateau. Like an actual mountain. Let's see, let's go ahead and put the sun up. That way y'all can see what I'm talking about here. But yeah, it overlooks this nice, beautiful valley with a lake down at the bottom of it. But yeah, and plus that, and it's a functional base because all these biodomes. This is what I'm going to do to the low or the high atmosphere or low orbit or high orbit base or low orbit base, high atmosphere. There we go. I'll get it right in a second. This is how I'm going to set up the domes on it. Is actually going to do like 4 arms with 9 domes, and it'll make 36. It'll make 36 circuit boards when I'm done. And like I said, most of the stuff is all is color coded to the plant crops that are going in it, like the blue, yellow, and red and green, or the different plants. You get predominant star bulb in it. Oh, fire up the genie swords home. Nice. Heck yeah, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. But yeah, this is just one of the bases that I've built in the last couple of weeks. I wanted to get back into dropping farms. And not really for me, is as much for like players that want to start a base. Because like, you know, if they want to start a base and do like 10 or 15 circuit boards per harvest, or a casual harvest, or a passive harvest, they go up here and grab pretty much all the materials they need as far as the plants go to craft their own farm. So between this, my underwater base, and the Mino Hub circuit board farms, let's see, that is going to be 36 and 48 and 18. Yeah, I mean, it's too late at night for math, so what I'm going to do is grab the calculator and we'll do it. 48 plus 36 plus 18, boom. That's 102 circuit boards between 3 bases. So, definitely. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, guys. Let's see what we got going on here. Alright, guys. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll give him a second to quit coughing his lungs up. Well, I was going to go, was going to see if y'all guys wanted to help me raid somebody tonight. He was actually in the stream earlier watching and hanging out with me. And so what we'll do is I'm going to drop a link over to J-Spot J. Is actually just went live on his normal mode save. So guys, if you will, let's jump over there and let's do a raid. So that when we do, I'll close out the stream. And guys, I'm gonna drop this link in the chat today or here. Just use that link to jump over to J-Spot's channel. Go give him a like, say hey, let him know that Sword sent you over, and we'll go ahead and get us a raid on tonight. So definitely, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you from hanging out with me tonight. Sorry about the blue screen already, but it takes forever to kill the stream. But yeah, guys, definitely let's go do the raid, and I'll see y'all guys on the next broadcast.